Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the gaming channel Despwns. So today I want to talk about the new Overwatch patch, all of the changes, all of the new features, and basically what it means for the current meta in Overwatch. It's also worth mentioning that the patch just went live on PC today, so as usual this patch won't be hitting console for a few days, but at least you'll know what's up when it does. So the first obviously major change is that we have a new support hero, Ana. I did a whole video about Ana though, so if you want to see that I will link in annotation here. Very cool support hero though. I assume she's going to be played a lot, you know, just based on the healing factor and the fact that she can, you know, knock people out of their ultimates. Absolutely insane. So, you know, Ana's a very welcome addition to the heroes in Overwatch. In addition, though, there was a lot of other changes in this patch, including changes to the overall gameplay. There was changes to competitive play, as well as just hero balances. So today I'll just be going over the heroes themselves. So if you'd like to check out any of the other information that this patch has, make sure to check out the link in the description. But that said, I would say that the most major change in the hero balances is that the self-healing abilities of Lucio and Bastion and Soldier 76 and generally just all of the heroes now have the ability to charge your ultimate ability, which is absolutely insane. But because of that, a lot of heroes' ultimate ability cost has been adjusted. So Bastion's ultimate ability has been increased by 10%, meaning it's harder for him to use his tank configuration now. Lucio's sound barrier has been increased by 10%, D.VA's ultimate has been increased by 10%, Soldier 76 has been increased by 10%, Mercy's has been increased by 30%, and Roadhog's ultimate ability cost has been increased by 45%. I'm assuming just because of how insane Roadhog's self-healing ability is when it's correctly used. For more hero balance changes, Mercy's damage boost effect will no longer stack with other Mercy's damage boost effects, which I had no idea was even a thing. So I guess before this patch, if there was like 4 Mercys and a Junkrat, for example, they would all be able to damage boost that Junkrat for 30% each, making him pretty much able to one-hit kill anything short of a tank, but that is now sadly impossible now. Also, Mercy can now move while casting her ultimate ability, which I think is a good change because it just makes her far less of an easy target, because let's just be honest, Mercy may be a sexy bitch, but she is by far not the most overpowered character, so yeah. Also, there's been some major changes in this patch with D.Va, which I'm very excited about. Defense Matrix prior to this patch was just complete garbage, like prom night abortion garbage. Like no one ever fucking used it. It barely did anything. It didn't get her out of any dire situations when she really needed it, so yeah, it just sucked. Well, not only have they fixed that in this patch, but I think they might have even made it a bit too overpowered. So D.Va's Defense Matrix now has a resource meter, much like Reinhardt's shield, that when you're using it, it will deplete, and once it hits 0, you can't use it again until it's charged again. But the cooldown on this ability has been changed from 10 seconds to 1, so this basically means that as long as you have a little bit of charge in your Defense Matrix, you can use it non-stop. So what this means now is that D.Va can basically block whatever the fuck she wants at all times, and because, you know, of her rockets, she's now able to block whatever and then just fly the fuck off and get healed. So huge change to D.Va there. The rest of the Defense Matrix changes are on the screen now if you want to check those out, but very, very welcome changes to D.Va. Another change to D.Va is that her ultimate ability now explodes after 3 seconds instead of 4, so it allows people less time to hide from her nerf this ability that everyone hates so much. And also, D.Va no longer takes damage from her ultimate ability, which is also a major change. In some changes to McCree, his normal fire now maintains full damage at longer distances, but will deal less damage at extreme ranges. So in the patch prior to the McCree nerf, the reason that he was picked so often, other than his fucking fan the bullshit ass fucking hammer that insta-killed anything smaller than a fucking planet, was the fact that he could almost out-snipe the snipers because his damage never fell off, even from extreme distances. So in the McCree nerf, they severely changed that so that even if a target was a few meters away, it deals less damage in addition to the already nerf damage from McCree. So he was just never picked anymore, which I kinda was actually happy about, because if I had to hear another fucking "It's high noon," I was gonna end my life. But they changed that in this patch so that he still does decent damage far away, but can't snipe bitches half a map away. And finally, the buff we've all been waiting for, Zenyatta, my boy, it's about fucking time. So first, his shields have been increased by 50, so now he has 50 health and 150 shield, which is exactly what I thought would make a good balance change for him in my How Good Is Zenyatta video that you can find here, but it just makes him surprisingly more survivable, and because the extra health is actually shield, he can recover it more over time, which is awesome. Oh yeah! His main weapon damage has sadly been decreased from 45 to 40, so not a huge change, but I do assume it is for the better. Weirdly enough though, his alternate fire has been increased in damage from 35 to 50, so hopefully that incentivizes more people to use his alternate fire, since, you know, as a Zenyatta main, I think I've used his alternate fire once, and I was like, oh right, he has a shitty alternate fire, let's not use that again. In addition, both his Orbs of Discord and Harmony now have a travel speed of 120 rather than 30, so this means two things. Your teammates who are now kind of far away from Zenyatta will now be healed much quicker, like we're talking like Orbs will almost instantly go on dudes now. There will be no travel speed to put your balls on people now. Everyone rejoice. I can't wait to put my balls on people that quick. And also enemies far away will now have increased damage to them basically on the blink of an eye, so really welcome change there. And lastly, his ultimate ability also got buffed, now doubling Zenyatta's speed upon activation and increasing his healing output from 200 to 300 per second. Holy shit, this is amazing. I fucking love Zenyatta, but in truth, he just really wasn't good enough, especially in competitive play because of his extreme squishiness with health, but I hope that that is now just a thing of the past. So please, Zenyatta, be good in the current meta. All I want to do is be good at you and play you until I die, so please let this happen. That said, guys, I think that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and also all of the other patch notes can be found in the description down below in case you missed any of the stuff that I was talking about. I will see you next time for another Overwatch gameplay. Thanks so much for watching, and fair winds.